Futures are flat into the open as Facebook files to raise $5 billion, the largest internet IPO on record. In other corporate news, 38 Dow stocks are expected to report earnings, including MasterCard, Cigna, Dow Chemical, and Merck. Retail same-store sales, jobless claims, and natural gas inventories are also on tap. I'm Jill Malandrino, and the morning call starts right now.
Good morning. I'm Scott Rutherford, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com.
And I'm Jill Malandrino with The Street, and together we bring you the Morning Call Express. Happy Groundhog Day. We've got a very busy Thursday. First Thursday of the month, we have same-store sales coming up, that big job number tomorrow, and 38 Dow names are reporting today.
Yeah, it's been a long week with data, with earnings, but all in all, the market action has been unbelievable. We've been in a very constructive, very methodical tape. You know, if you take a quick look here at the S&P chart, you will see the constructive action that's been going on. You know, this gradual uptrend hasn't even come into play, and this has been all the way since October. We've talked about this accelerated uptrend many times. Earlier this week, you had that floor. We talked about it many times, 1303 to 1306. Bears tried to test that on Monday. They couldn't close below it, and now we're doing some nice sideways action. So with some more sideways action and some decent numbers saying tomorrow, I think we could take out this 1333 high, and then that puts this 1350 area in play that was put in play last July.
I also think it's important that we take a quick look at the Qs because that's been lending a lot of support to the market as well. Those names have been outperforming, and that's where we're looking at the growth area of the market.
Yeah, it's been another positive spot where NASDAQ's leading the market. When the NASDAQ leads the market, traders are happy. When the Russell also leads the market, that's a very healthy sign. That means people are looking for growth. So if you look here at the Qs, you will see the Qs already broke above the recent high where the S&P that I just showed you didn't. And if you look at the Russell, it also made new highs yesterday and closed on the highs, didn't even trade off. So with NASDAQ and small caps leading the way, that's showing you that investors have an appetite for some risk, whereas last year the markets were led by the Dow, and that's not really what you want to see.
Moving along to the sector spotlight, we're going to take a look at energy and the refiners. You've been following the OIH, and we've done really well with that. It's been a little bit out of play, but
it's good. It gives traders and investors, you can reload it,
right.
And it's very methodical. We talked about the OIHs in December. If you look here at the chart pattern, we talked about that inverted head and shoulders. Here's the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. Here is your tier 1. I think Jim Cramer went over it in Mad Money. This was your tier 2 when it broke this downtrend. And now it's got another nice little sideways pattern above this 127. You could see 132 in the OAHs, and a lot of stocks in that group are starting to set up for another additional trade.
We're going to jump into the trenches with the ag space, my favorite one for 2012, Mosaic being my top call. Short term, a little bit of pressure there, but long term I still think it's a great supply-demand story, and they had a pretty decent January.
Yeah, another accumulation pattern from late last year, so it propelled ahead this year. If you look at MOO, which we've seen many different times, look at this pattern. Left shoulder, head, here's your descending channel for the right shoulder, and it's already moving up, and it's been a tier 2, and if it can clear this area, you're going to see some more momentum in these ags, and the ags have really been led by like a CF, Monsanto, but that Mosaic has been a great performer for January so far.
Okay, and don't forget to join us for the long call where we go over our quick hits for some quick cash, including all the names in the energy and ag space. And don't forget, Scott, end of the day, as we wrap up the charts.
Hi, I'm Sean Hendelman, CEO of T3 Live, where we train, coach, and mentor traders in order to help you put your money to work with confidence. The T3 Live approach is a blueprint for you to recognize, adapt, and ultimately take advantage of different market conditions. To begin your training with T3 Live, we would like to offer you the opportunity to enroll in our free 30-day online home study course. Fill in your name and email address, and I'll see you on the other side.